Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Yankee Stadium.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Today is August 12th. I always think of August 12th as the day that the baseball season ended in 1994, and the Yankees had the best record in the American League. The Expos had the best record in baseball in the National League. But I felt like the Yankees had a really good chance to win it all that year. And this year, they have the best record in the American League. They're tied with the Baltimore Orioles at 70-49. And the Orioles have done their best to kind of let the Yankees have the division, and the Yankees just haven't seized the opportunity. I thought the Orioles would be playing a lot better than they have. Yankees have more runs scored and less runs allowed. They have a better run differential, so they should be in first place. I think these next few days could make a difference. The Yankees are playing the White Sox. The White Sox, as we mentioned yesterday, are 28-91. That is not good if you're not a baseball person. That is a winning percentage of .235. So they win less than a quarter of their games. And tonight you got Kai Busch going against Luis Gil. Luis Gil looking for win number 13 as he marches towards the American League Rookie of the Year. Something else I've been thinking about lately. Can Judge and Soto combine for 100 home runs together? That would be wild. Judge has 42, so he needs 18 to get to 60, and Soto needs 10 to get to 40. That would do it, 60 and 40. Best 2-3 combo I've ever seen, maybe the best in baseball history. If the Yankees don't play down to their competition over the next few days, they should sweep this series, realistically. I hope that they don't let their foot off the gas, because a lot of times it feels like, you know, when the Angels come to town or you're playing a team that's struggling, the Yankees don't really go all out. If you just, put in the effort over the next few days and try to really crush this team, you can come away with 3 wins and be in first place at the end of the series. So we'll see if the Yankees can capitalize on a few days of playing an opponent that's really struggling and, hopefully come out of this series on top. All right, let's get to your voicemails. By the way, reminder to tune into Foul Territory today. I'll be on live at 1:13 p.m. It's on all your Bally's TV regional networks, and it's on YouTube. So tune in for that, and we'll have some fun announcements.
I live in New York City! I cannot believe you had the balls to do it!
Hey, Derek, Frank from Southern California. Great show. Looking for the new announcements. And I'm also impressed with DJ LeMahieu, first to third on a base hit. That was big. Hopefully a sign that his foot's feeling better. Hopefully, and if the team's coming together, we're going to go on a roll into the playoffs.
So DJ LeMahieu very quietly has begun to wake up offensively. I don't know if he's ever going to be a speed demon on the bases again. He never really was in the first place. But once you have foot problems and you're playing in a sport where you got to be on your feet for 9 innings every day, it begins to wear you down. And I just don't think he's capable of that anymore. But in limited duty, he can still provide good defense. And if he can lift the ball and elevate it a little bit and not constantly hit ground balls, he can get you the big hit now and then. He had the grand slam not too long ago, 6 RBIs on that day. Yesterday, he drove the ball well to right center field, got thrown out going to second, trying to get a hustle double out of it, but it was actually a really good play by the Rangers. So yeah, positive signs from DJ. I do think that Jazz Chisholm has taken over the third base job, despite a couple of bad plays on defense over the past few days. He's going to get it with more reps. And obviously the bat plays at Yankee Stadium. Huge power. He's already got, I believe, 7 home runs since coming to the Yankees. He's got 20 on the season. So, positive signs from these guys as the Yankees edge closer to the playoffs.
Hey, Derek, Nick from South Carolina. Just wanted to drop in my 2 cents on yesterday's game. We won. A W is a W, but that was an ugly win, let me tell you. And it really exposed a lot of the problems that we still have in our bullpen. Clay Holmes is not a closer. I don't understand why they keep running him out there. And I can't understand why they're not trying to, move some people around the bullpen and give some other people a shot at being a closer. People who have more of a strikeout capability than contact capability. I'm not saying the guy's awful. He'd be great as a sixth, seventh inning, even an eighth inning guy. I wouldn't trust him in the later innings, but bring him in the sixth to do the sixth and the seventh. I don't think that would be an issue with him. I think he may have some success.
Well, I would say that Mark Leiter is somebody the Yankees picked up with the idea of getting more swings and misses in the late innings. He obviously had a tough day yesterday, no bite on the splitter. Clay Holmes is a guy who pitches to contact. It is what it is. Just going to have to hope that your defense is on its toes when he's in the game and that he doesn't walk people. There are some guys coming back that I think could pitch well in the late innings. Obviously, we're missing Jonathan Loaizaga. I mean, he was huge, but got Ian Hamilton coming back. Got Nick Birdie coming back. Last week on the show, we talked about how they might be slow-walking some of these guys to get them back in the pen so that they don't get hurt again before the playoffs, right? Get these guys healthy, get them in there about a week or two before the playoffs begin, and then hope to ride them through the postseason. I don't know what the answer is at closer, but I agree with you. I don't think it's Clay Holmes, but I don't see right now anyone stepping up to take over that job.
Hey, Derek, John from California. I got a good nickname for Clay Holmes. Full pack, like full pack of cigarettes. That was what Earl Weaver, manager of the Orioles, called Don Stanhouse. That was how many cigarettes Weaver smoked while Stanhouse was trying to save a game with all the hits and walks. So from now on, it's full pack Holmes. Take care.
It should be noted that smoking has been known to cause heart attacks and strokes, and Earl Weaver died of a sudden cardiac arrest on January 19th, 2013. And, I wouldn't rule out smoking as a cause. So Clay Holmes really trying to kill Aaron Boone, who's already got a pacemaker. He's already got a ticker issue.
Hey, Derek, it's John. I got a legit question for you. So, obviously, all season long we've been talking about Juan Soto is going to be a free agent. He's going to command a humongous contract. And I'm all for guys getting paid, but I'm not for guys getting ridiculously overpaid. Like, this whole, the next guy's got to get more than the last guy thing, it kind of doesn't make sense to me, especially because, how far is that going to go? But considering that the Yankees have basically the two best players in the American League right now, how can they legitimately offer Juan Soto more money than they're paying Aaron Judge right now when clearly Aaron Judge is a better player?
I asked Ken Rosenthal the same question when he was on the show, and he basically said that it's the age. It's Juan Soto's age. Soto's going to be a free agent at 26. Aaron Judge was a free agent at 30. So, you're getting those extra 4 years of his 20s, and he still has not entered his prime. He's having his best season ever. He's going to have a 9-WAR season. He's going to probably hit 40 home runs and drive in over 100 runs and walk 120 or 130 times. That doesn't grow on trees. Now, do I think it's worth $70 million a year? I do not. But I think he's going to get $50 to $55 million from someone, and I think the Mets are going to be waiting with open arms to offer him the biggest contract available, and it's going to come down to whether he wants to be a Yankee or he wants to take the highest contract.
Hey, Derek. It is Erik from Sweden, the country Sweden up by the Arctic Circle. Boone pulling Cole on Saturday night was a classic example of over-relying on pitch count management. Cole was pitching an excellent game. Now, it's true that pitch count management is popular all around the major leagues nowadays, but just because every other team is jumping off a cliff doesn't mean the Yankees should be doing it too. The Yankees have always been a pioneering baseball team, and they can change questionable practices in the sport. And over-relying on pitch count management limits the effectiveness of strong starting pitching performances. It also has a negative impact on the game flow for the defense. It can affect starting pitchers' self-confidence, and it can lead to strain on the bullpen.
Normally, I would agree with you that pulling a pitcher after 90 pitches could affect their self-confidence. I don't think that's the case with Gerrit Cole. I think it's strictly they're trying to be careful with this guy. He missed a start 2 starts ago because he wasn't feeling 100%. He missed a couple of months with an elbow injury. he's clearly starting to age and not be as reliable physically as he has been early in his career. And the Yankees are trying to prolong his usefulness as much as they can. You can't have him be injured for the playoffs. The Yankees are not going to win the World Series without Gerrit Cole in that rotation. So you need to keep him healthy for the playoffs, and we're too close now to take chances. So I'm not going to bite Aaron Boone's head off for that one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be back after the game. Also, tune in to Foul Territory today, 1:15, and I'll see you next time. Today's Nostra Derek prediction, Giancarlo Stanton will homer for the third consecutive game. He likes to have these little streaks, and they're going to be facing Kai Bush, a left-hander with a 6.75 ERA, and Giancarlo Stanton hammers lefties. So Giancarlo Stanton is my Nostra Derek pick for tonight.
Ball game over.